motion.
It's the world according to Woot. It's the world according to Woot. According to Woot. Good evening from Huntington Beach.
You always have me do that. How much? Good evening from Huntington Beach. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening,
Welcome
guys.
to season 1 of
Mhm.
World According to Woot
Reboot.
Reboot.
I got the memo this time.
Reboot.
Welcome, everybody. And I want to start off by saying thank you so much for all the wonderful birthday wishes.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't get on Facebook yesterday, but I know that they're there because my phone kept pinging notifications saying this person wrote on your timeline over and over and over and over. So I know they're there, and I know I have a lot to catch up on.
You kept on walking. He would walk into the room and he'd be like, it's going to take me 2 days, 2 days to get me through this. And I said,
I promise.
But I said, you say that every year.
And it's true.
And
right?
it does. It takes them 2 days to get through everything.
But I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you for taking the time out to wish me a happy birthday. It was my Beatles' birthday yesterday.
Number 64.
So I went to bed with 2 questions on my mind. Will she still need me, and will she still feed me? So far, all indications are that it's in the affirmative. So things are looking up.
I will feed you. And
I don't think you need me.
I need you.
Yeah,
I need you.
I don't know about that.
I need you.
I basically am just looking at this birthday. I'm basically just looking at this birthday as one small step towards mortality and one giant leap towards Social Security.
You know what I'm looking at this birthday as?
What's that?
We got 1 more year of paying medical insurance and then you get Medicare. That's what I'm looking at this birthday as. Like 1 more year of that stupid medical bill.
Right?
And then we get to apply for Medicare.
That's right.
I am so excited. I can't even tell you.
You can do that in what, 6 months? Is that when you start the process?
You start it 6 months before
Right.
you turn 65.
Yeah.
So I will be on it like the day. I'm telling you. Thank you, Cindy.
Oh,
yes,
thank you so much, Cindy.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Well, I mean, technically, the birthday is going to last the entire month, right?
Is it really?
Yeah, it always does. We just got cards in the mail.
I didn't even want to celebrate it yesterday, but you
we
kind of forced me into it.
Yeah. I did not force you into it.
No, I'm joking. All right. Who do we got joining us? We have Cindy.
Yeah. Well, it says 9 people, but no one's commenting. So anyway,
let us know you're there, guys.
Yeah.
If anybody's there, anybody at all.
So today we have, a group that's near and dear to our hearts.
Yeah.
How long have you been in this group?
As of June of 2026, it will be 22 years.
22 years.
22 years.
22 years in this
I've
band.
enjoyed every single bit of it.
TLR experience.
It has
the
been
Eagles.
an incredibly pleasurable experience for me.
It has.
It has.
It's been a fun ride.
Yeah.
Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Trace.
Our beautiful Tracy is in.
Yeah.
In the house.
That's right. And anybody else out there? Hey, Rick.
Rick Morgan.
Thanks so much for
Hi,
joining
Trace.
us.
Hi, Rick. Yeah. So anyway, 22 years. in
22
this
years.
band.
Yeah.
And just a little history, and I'm sure we'll kind of touch on this
Mhm.
when we talk to the rest of the guys.
Yeah.
But what was your first connection with the long run?
Well, it's kind of interesting because I've always been a huge Eagles fan.
Everybody is.
And at the time, I was playing in a Led Zeppelin group, and I love Led Zeppelin too. But if you notice, most of the tribute bands that I'm in are vocal groups where there's a lot of harmony involved. So I was really interested in getting into an Eagles group, and we started to put one together. Hi, how you doing,
Cynthia.
Finn? Thanks for joining
Hi,
us.
Scott Wardlow.
Hey, Scott. Thanks for joining us. I saw Scott the other night.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gig and I can talk a little bit more about how that all came about. It was kind of a strange situation where
Wait, how you guys met?
yeah, how we
I
met.
don't even
and
remember how we met, Gig.
no, you don't, because I don't think you were even involved in the process. It was all, we had just gotten the internet. I was online, and I was
The internet that we didn't think we would need. we were literally had that conversation. We're like, do we need it? We don't feel like we need it. It's
yeah,
like an extra thing.
right. Now we live on it.
Now we
Yeah.
freak out if it goes out for 10 minutes. I'm flipping out.
Yeah.
Hey, Ellen. Okay, so
who
we,
just joined us?
Ellen.
Oh, hi, Ellen.
Yeah.
It's been a while. We saw her a while back at the
Yeah,
Neil Young concert.
That's right. That's
Neil
right.
Young concert.
Okay, so we had just gotten the internet.
Yeah, and I was, wanting to put together an Eagles group, and I saw an ad from the long run needing a Don Felder. That's what was happening. They needed a multi-instrumentalist.
Now, were you in Zepp again, or
I was.
You were
Yeah,
in Zepp
I
again
had been in
already. Okay.
for 3 years.
Okay.
So, I saw the ad, and I said, well, they must have a Joe Walsh guy, because the group that I was putting together needed a Joe Walsh guy. So I said, hey, we have a guy that can do the Felder part. If you have a Joe Walsh guy, could we maybe, help each other out? And it turned out that they were looking for a bass player. So I said, well, rather than start something from scratch, I'm going to join a group that's already established.
Yeah.
And so,
And what a fun ride.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
a
man.
fun ride
it has been incredible.
TLR has been for us. I mean,
Yeah.
just not only did you join a stellar band,
Mhm.
but we got this amazing group of friends. out
Oh,
of it.
yeah.
I mean,
No, these
Gig,
guys are the best. These guys are the best.
Gig,
I love working with
Gig,
these guys.
we have stories that we will tell, and we have stories we will not.
Oh, man.
But it's been a fun ride,
One
right?
of these days, we'll just have Gig on, and we'll just talk about all the funny stuff that's happened over the years. That'll be the most
we have had-
entertaining
we have had a good
WAW
ride.
you ever saw.
So, some you will know, some we will keep in the vault.
Yeah. But wait a minute.
What?
We said, welcome, everybody. Welcome to WAW, the show where important topics of the day are largely ignored.
I want that line.
Sorry.
And foolishness reigns supreme.
Right.
What? I don't want that line
You're the
anymore.
source of the foolishness. It makes sense that you should deliver
Well-
the line.
I love what Berto said,
What's that?
because foolishness is funny. And he said that I am always fun
Yeah, you are.
when I
But
have
sometimes
alcohol,
annoyingly.
a
fun.
glass of
I'm joking.
you're like a wet sponge. sometimes.
No. But we're here to ask the question. What's
What's
happening?
happening?
So, hey, we got a lot happening, guys.
A
And we're
lot.
going to talk about it
Yeah.
tonight, about what's happening this weekend. Huge show.
Huge
on
show this
Saturday.
weekend.
Huge.
Huge show this
This
weekend.
this is probably going to be the biggest show of the year. And
Yeah.
we're only 4 months in, right?
April 11th. And I have to say, like,
It's gonna be
it's
packed.
filling up,
It's gonna be
because
packed.
I've had several friends
Yeah.
contact me
Yeah.
saying that they've been trying to.
Get tickets.
Yeah. Well, no. I think.
Oh,
they
trying to
still-
get reservations
tables.
for a table. Yeah.
tables. So you guys
Yeah. It's
get in while you can, because it's
Yeah.
it's filling up.
There's Nick. Nick joined us.
Yeah.
Hi, Nick.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining
Hi,
us. And
Knickerbocker.
there's Teresa.
Yep. Teresa. Oh, happy birthday.
So as we're speaking tonight, guys, if you have any questions that you want to ask, we're going to turn it over to you at the end. And
yes, please. And post your questions in, and the members of the band know, and they will be able to see your questions, and we'll address the questions as the podcast continues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Near the end, we'll start fielding
Lynn.
questions. Oh, hey,
Nice to
Lynn.
see you. All
Thank you
right.
for
So should
joining
we
us.
bring these boys on?
Yeah, I think we should.
All right. So we did have a video, but we're in the process of
editing it.
editing the video.
We just had a video made at Old Town Temecula Theater, but it's still in the editing process.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
once it's finished, we'll play it on a
But
future
hey,
episode.
if you come on the 11th, you'll be able to see it live.
Yeah, you won't need the video. But yeah, so this
We missed you too, Cheryl.
oh, hi Cheryl.
Did you miss us here or just in general?
And wait, Deborah has joined us.
Oh, Deborah. Hi, Deborah.
Thanks for joining us tonight. And Armando.
Whoa, table reservations are gone. Okay.
Wait, what?
But no. I know that because I've had friends contact me. It's going to be,
Oh,
I'm telling you,
man.
this is the event of the weekend.
It's going to be of
Yeah.
the weekend. That's not very epic.
Well, it is. What do you
No,
mean?
event of the year.
Well, no,
And
not
then
the
later
year.
on, we can kind of
Let's just narrow it
adjust
down to
that.
the weekend because there's a lot of events.
yeah.
TLR has a lot of stuff coming up.
Honestly, this is going to be the biggest show of the year.
gonna
And
be
I'm
so
telling
fun.
you, it's going to be packed in
And
that place.
you got Petty Party opening
Yeah.
the show, and then you got TLR as
Oh,
the
man.
headliners.
3 solid hours of
Amazing.
hits. 3 solid hours of it. It's going to be a party.
I
man.
just
It's
want to
gonna
tell
be
you, I
nuts.
keep on staring at this thing.
And there's Gary.
Jim has
Cheryl.
chocolate right here, and I'm
If-
so tempted to eat it.
If we switch out of the picture for a little bit, I'm maybe chewing on one of those for a little bit, guys. But wait, we got Cheryl. Thank you, Cheryl, for joining us. We got Gary. Hey, Gary. Thanks for joining us. Lynn Ann, or no, Pamela. That's Pamela. So when
Well, maybe she doesn't want you to say that.
is it okay if we call you Pamela? Lynn Ann?
Thank you, Lynn Ann. Thank you. We got massive grandchildren right now.
Yes.
3 hours. What does that mean? 3 hours.
3 hours of solid hits.
Oh,
Tom Petty.
she's saying 3 hours of Tom Petty and TLR to
along with
Eagles.
Eagles.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an epic night,
She said
guys.
Pamela. Pamela's
But hopefully, I mean, even though the table reservations are gone, the food is so good at that place. You're gonna
put the
want to
menu
eat
in the
there.
chat. I will, Jay. In fact, what I'll do is I'll put all the information.
Yes.
It's called the Gas Lamp, just for everyone to
Mhm.
know. The Gas Lamp in Long Beach on April 11th.
Yeah.
What time is the show?
The show is 8 o'clock.
And we're gonna talk about this throughout the show. So,
Yeah.
but
And
I'll do the ticket link.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
know what the ticket situation
Oh, the
is.
tickets are like $28 or something. It's very, very
But
reasonable.
honestly, guys, get in while you can.
Yeah. And
Because
wait, do they serve food on the patio there?
yeah,
Because a lot of people are going to want
Yeah,
to eat.
they have
And
great
it's
food.
it's
They have
great
great
food
food.
there.
They have
They've got a
great food.
full service bar.
all right. Well, let's bring these boys on.
Yeah, let's start gassing off about the gas lamp. What do you think?
Did you guys probably call it? This is my life, guys. All right.
And thanks
Anyway.
for joining us, Jay and Carlos. Carlos is on with us.
we're gonna welcome David Garcia,
David, hey, David.
Gary, to
Did-
one at the Gas Lamp in San Diego.
Oh,
I mean,
I didn't even know there
I
was
think
one.
it's a different one. It's the
Yeah.
Gas Lamp District in San Diego.
Oh,
so this
okay.
is the actual Gas Lamp restaurant
Yeah, that's right.
in
And
Long Beach, California.
that's right.
Yeah.
Long Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super fun. All right, so let's.
Okay, let's bring the guys on.
Oh, happy birthday! All right,
Thank
so
you.
we're
Thank
gonna
you,
bring
David.
on Gary Gig Grantham. Switch. What's his?
Chris Swiggy Stardust
No,
Sobkowicz.
that's not his name. What's his name? What's his name?
Chris Switch Sobkowicz.
Yeah, but what's his handle that
Oh,
Gig always gives him?
Gig says that Switch is the clown.
It's a good thing.
Switch is going to have to take that up with them later.
And then we have Berto, keeper. We have Robbie, fingers.
Fingers, Phil. I
Right,
always say
right.
whatever
Robbie fingers Duran.
whatever Robbie can't handle with his fingers, he can take care of with his tongue. He'll show you why. And then
This is
Berto the timekeeper,
okay. All right.
who always
all
has a new birthplace.
right. All right.
So yeah, let's bring him on.
Let's bring him on. All right.
Hey,
Welcome.
hey, Tanya's with us.
Tanya.
Hi, Tanya.
Look at that.
He's sharing that guitar.
Oh wait,
But I still can't hear him. It bums me out, man.
Oh, well, yeah. Switch is a little soft.
yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Somebody's got their. There's an echo.
Oh, it might be me.
It's like you're not supposed to do that when you do go on a radio show.
Oh, wait, we lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Wait, we lost. Oh wait, did you see what Swig's got?
Who do you have? Swig?
Is it
Wonder
gone?
Bomber. Swiggy Stardust.
Is the echo
Check
gone?
two. I think so.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
got a wonderful.
Can I just hold it close to me?
Nice introduction, Blondie and Nige. I mean, and we had a lot of
Somebody
early
get the delay.
joiners into the program. I think
Yeah,
the Woot
yeah.
reboot is picking up some
Can you hear
traction.
it?
That's right. Oh, Ingrid just joined.
Hi,
Ingrid.
Hi, Ingrid.
Ingrid, and thank you for the birthday text. I appreciate that.
There's a lot of people coming in. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah. And hopefully all you guys are able to make
Oh,
this
now
show.
I can't hear Jim and Brenda.
All right,
What the hell did I do?
Let's talk
I
about the
can't
show
hear
on
them either, if that helps.
Well, we're going to talk about that after we
All right.
ask Gig. But you got the
Or,
first question. Go ahead.
Gig.
First question.
I don't hear
So,
anybody,
Gig.
except for you, Rock.
My first question is for you.
Yes.
You have been with this band from the very, very beginning, right? Very,
Yes.
very beginning. What year is that? Do you remember what year?
We came together, a group of guys came together in late 1999 to plan to make this group.
Okay.
So,
In an
and then
age
first
where-
performed in the spring of 2000.
Turn this off.
2000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was when the first performances were.
26 years ago, in a day where tribute bands are popping up all over the place today,
Yes.
including Eagles fans.
Girls down.
What do you think is different about TLR versus the other bands?
I love this question actually because I think we feel it, and I want to hear what the other guys have to say too. But I'll kind of launch it. I think that
What's this?
one of the things that if you're going to have the longevity doing this at all, you guys got to mute your mics or something. If we want to have any longevity as a tribute show at all, knowing that there are always going to be a new one born every 3 seconds, playing the music that you play, it stands to reason. I mean, obviously, you have to play the music competently, and be entertaining. I think that, you know, I never like to say, well, this is what makes TLR better than this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, because the fact of the matter is, you know, first of all, it's subjective. Everybody's got their favorite, you know, and the groups that they're fans of. And we've seen lots of Eagles shows that sing the music every bit as well, if not better than we do in times in some ways, and play it really well too. Where I think TLR has always shined is we made the decision a long time ago, let's be as faithful to the materials we possibly can while letting our individual personalities sort of lead the act, and not try to be character imitations in that way. So, you know, we don't put Switch, who plays and sings the Joe Walsh stuff, in Joe Walsh garb or a bandana, although he's been known to wear like a crocodile costume on stage, which Joe probably would have done. And I think that we really hope that, since the Eagles themselves are always kind of looked at as being a little bit stoic, you know, they've been accused of loitering on stage. We bring an energy, collective and individual, that makes our show very entertaining and appealing. So I think you get to know us in the course of a show.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So
Anybody
Hold on.
else?
there we go.
Anybody else
Yeah.
have something to add to that?
Okay.
I
yeah,
can't
well,
hear anybody but you, Gig.
Did we lose somebody here?
Plus,
Oh, there's
Switch.
Switch.
Oh, Switch. Wait.
Do we have
He's
everybody?
eating his Wonder Bar.
I'd love to hear anybody else piggyback on that if they would.
How do you feel?
I didn't hear the question because I can't. I only hear you.
I can repeat it. Brenda
Yeah.
asked, in
So basically, I was saying, what makes TLR different? Because there's tribute bands popping up all over the place. Eagles bands all over the place. What makes TLR different from the other bands?
Robbie, can you hear that?
you couldn't hear that, Robbie?
No, you're the only one I
you're
can
shaking
hear.
your
I
head.
don't know why.
Yeah, go
I
ahead
don't
and
know why. You're the only one I can hear.
relay it there, Gig.
Okay, yeah. Brenda asked that in a time now, we're in a time where there are new tributes bands being born every other second, and Eagles is no exception to that. You know, people realize Eagles has a catalog that draws, so you can put an Eagles band up on a stage, and people will probably check it out at least once. What distinguishes TLR, in your view, from maybe other Eagles shows?
Oh man. You know, like you said about the Eagles loitering, we're anything but that. We are fun. And I love it. It's man, the personalities in this band, the way we all, I mean, we get fired probably for the stuff we say on stage at Soundcheck if we were doing that in a live show. We're like a bunch of high schoolers. It's hilarious. But it makes it fun to hang out. And of course we clean it up. We're adults. We're not total jackasses, but we get pretty darn close. But the shows are really fun. And I don't even know what to say more than that. Everybody in the band is super cool and easygoing. And like Gig said, being able to, you do kind of learn everybody's personality a little bit throughout the show. Except we need Berto to talk more, I think. He needs to say a little more.
Well, yeah, let
But
me
it's
say
great.
something now.
It's great.
Okay.
The band, it's super fun. Everybody's great.
So
Anything else?
something fun. Tribute bands are
It's so
important
weird only being able to hear you, Gig.
cultural
That's strange.
guardian.
I'll go ahead and sign.
Yeah.
Because I could hear Jim and Brenda earlier.
So
I can only
Jay
hear
said
Robbie.
something- Jay Ross says something very interesting.
Make it fun,
Go
Brenda.
ahead.
I don't
Can
know
you
if someone
read
can.
Gig?
If anyone wants to ask a question, maybe go through Robbie for me because that's the only person I can hear.
This is really strange. This is
And
like
then have him ask me the question, and I can respond if that makes sense.
we might as well have like 2 tin cans and a string.
Hey, this is kind of like a TLR sound check.
Did we lose somebody?
We lost
I hope
Robbie.
that the audience can hear some of us.
Yeah. Hey, is the audience
No, they
able to
can.
hear
They
us?
can. So Jay
Yeah.
says tribute bands are important because they serve cultural guardians, preserving the legacies of iconic musical acts and making their experience accessible to the new generation, which I agree.
Mhm.
They bridge the gap between historical musical eras and modern audiences, which especially when the original artists have retired, which is so
Yeah.
true
Yes, that
because
is our
Oh,
path.
yeah. Well put, Jay.
just so true, Jay.
And we're going to be
So
talking a
true.
little bit about
Yeah.
that with Gig a little later on. In the
Yeah, so
podcast.
true.
But Berta was just about to say what his experience with the band has been.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Virgo.
hopefully the audience can all hear me. I think that one of the things that sets us apart is our camaraderie. You know, I think that's why we don't feel like, or we don't look like we're just loitering and playing the songs. Yeah, there's lots of bands that could play these songs note for note, and that's what we try to do. But all of our personality types just mesh so well that I think that comes out on stage, and we try to entertain ourselves to each other, and then I think that comes off as the audience is also entertained by that. And I've been pretty much told that by people that have seen us. So I think that's one of the things that sets us apart.
Yeah. How about Switch? We haven't heard from Switch yet. Is he still with us? He
Oh,
is.
Switch, there you are. Can you not hear Jim at all, Switch? Can you only hear, he can only hear Robbie.
I can
Robbie.
hear you. I can hear you guys now. I
Oh.
Now
reopened.
we
I
got none of
reopened
you.
the link. I opened
Oh.
the link
Try.
in Google. I
Okay,
opened the
so
link.
Switch is trying it. Yeah.
My thing said try a different browser, so I opened
Okay.
up Chrome, and
You mean
it's
Chrome?
working.
Yeah.
I guess I can give my experience real quick. You know, I don't remember this what year this was. I went and saw another Eagles fan. Man, it had to be close to 10 years ago now. And I remember sitting there watching the show and thinking, man, this is boring to me. They had no passion for the music. It was just such a generic performance. I walked out of there and thought, man, I never want to come off to the audience in that way. And I don't think we ever have. There's always an extreme amount of joy whenever we're on stage with each other. And I think that translates to the audience, and they're having as much fun as we are.
Yeah.
So everybody's got their backs, got each other's backs. There's no Oh, by the way,
Robbie,
wait a minute. Robbie, are you sitting on the toilet right now? No, I'm just kidding.
Ladies and gentlemen, we think this is no reflection on
This is,
what you'll see on Saturday.
and I can hear Switch. This is
live
awesome.
right now, Robbie.
Wow. Switch, can you hear people?
I'm using a standard mic clip for this,
By the
so
way-
this can just fall out, and I bumped it like
Oh,
3
yes.
times. So not again. I can
Can
hear
we have-
Switch though.
Do you want Switch to chime in? Or?
Guys,
Yeah, you can. I can hear you guys all now. I just kind of re-entered the meeting. So, what was the question?
well, we forgot to mention though, Switch. Kyle is not here. You
Kyle
probably
is
noticed
not
that,
here.
and the reason for that is he got called in by his boss. Or
No,
actually, he got called
He
in
did
by
not.
he got called in by the boss. He's at the
Yeah.
Springsteen.
I know.
Whatever,
And-
Kyle, whatever,
You
Kyle.
know, hey, Switch is Switch is in another country. He made the effort.
I mean, I did make the effort. Look at
Yeah. Switch is coming to us from Winnipeg, Canada.
Wonder Bar.
Hey,
Yeah.
just I was going to say, Jim,
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Jim, piggybacking on what you said, and you're a great example of this, but I think everybody in TLR is this way. I believe that you can look at any guy in our cast on stage at any given moment of the show, and you see a guy who's present and in the show. And that's another thing I think you don't always see. You can look over at that guy and say, that guy's in his own world, or he's not quite there, or he's just in his head. I think the guys in TLR, for us, the show starts before we walk on stage. Our intro plays, whether it's the audio version of the intro or the video version of the intro. And when that starts, we are in the show, even though we're not visible. So by the time everybody walks on stage, they're in it. And that's a joy too. We all have each other's backs, as you said, and we've got the show's backs.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And was it really 2006? I thought you joined in 2004.
No,
Anyway, Switch, sorry, you haven't. We got to hear.
it was
Yeah.
2004. Yes,
I thought so.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
right.
Birdo was 2006.
I think I was 06.
Berto was
That's right.
2006. What,
And then
what were
Switch
you?
was I was 2004. Switch was
2004.
2010, I
10,
believe.
I think. Yep.
Yeah.
yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
And
Crazy, isn't it?
So yeah, what do you think sets the TLR apart from the other tribute acts that you've seen or even played with there, Switch?
Probably two main things: good looks and talent.
Wow. All right.
Well, that covers me. What about you, Switch?
I mean, you know what I'm coming at you with, right?
Oh man.
Well, I would say that you have a wealth of experience between all of us. I think that individually we all bring something to the table, and I would say too that we're all pretty seasoned as far as musicians go. And because of those things, I think we were able to deliver a show that might be a little more entertaining, because I think all those things that we don't have to think about. We can just kind of focus more on the performance and giving people a good time, because we've been doing this so long, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I
that's
mean?
right.
Yeah. I think too that I like the fact that we take a catalog that's pretty fantastic, you know, best-selling record ever. And, you know, and it's those songs stand the test of time, and it's always about a song. And we were able to kind of take our own little spin on it. I think a more youthful spin, a little more energetic spin. And I think it a little more engaging as far as when it comes to the audience. So it's a great time.
So can I interject on just a person who stands in the audience?
Sure.
I mean, obviously I love all these boys on stage, and I know them all personally.
Yeah.
But what the long run represents to me is stellar musicianship, but also a band that genuinely loves each other, which emulates huge things on stage, and also a band that is joyful, that is having a good time.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
the crowd really feels that. So when a band is one, they're just stellar musicianship, and two, each band member genuinely loves the other band member.
Yeah.
You can see that, and the crowd feels that. So that's what you guys bring to the room is musicianship, but plus everybody's just enjoying the room.
It's always a joyful occasion.
It's such an amazing thing, and the fact that you guys have taken it this long,
oh man,
is outstanding.
Yeah, that's interesting too. I think that's a testament to everyone individually as a person, is that we, you know, to get along in a group that long and to continue to enjoy with each other says a lot.
And the thing is, off stage, we actually hang out. We like each other.
Like, we're like, well, what are you doing now? Like,
not too many bands can say that. Yeah, we actually choose each other to be around.
Yeah. No
it's
ego vibes.
Yeah, no, it's an amazing band, and I know everyone in the room feels the love.
Oh yeah,
that's on
That's
stage.
what I was gonna say, Brenda, is love. The love for the music, the love for each other, the love for the fans, all of that.
I love hearing that from the two of you, you know, because you do see it from the other side of the footlights, so to speak, you know, that we don't. But it's, you know, it's hard to not feel that way, especially with the crew that we have now. And man, I mean, even just standing between Switch and Robbie, geez, man, I just look either way and I just smile and say, God, these guys are good.
Well, Robbie is.
Yeah, I know. Those guys are the best in the business, man.
So Johnny says, I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys.
I love you back, Johnny.
Tracy says,
and Diane,
I've said it to Gary 100 times. TLR always has fun on stage. Very professional, but having fun playing the music together.
Yeah.
And that's the most important thing. That's the most important thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and one little thing about that too, and all the guys will confirm this. Kind of as Berto said, you know, people notice that, but I think that you've hit on something very important. The fact that they see the love of the brotherhood of these six men on stage is something that they don't get with the Eagles themselves, you know, and that's true of a
word is the brotherhood.
Right.
The brotherhood.
Yeah.
Well, the Eagles hate each other. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Well, but there was, you know, we all know the history, you know, and we all know that was true of many bands. Anyway, So, hey, we've gotten through one question.
Yeah,
Yes.
We got a lot to talk about.
I hope the other ones aren't as hard.
You didn't tell me there was going to be a test.
Right? We're gonna be creative on this.
So Robbie, we've got a huge show coming up on Saturday. What can you tell us about that? What's going to be happening?
Well, Jim and I are in Petty Party and TLR, so we are going to be double duty in it and kicking ass. But it's like you said earlier, the whole 3 hours of hits. The Petty Party catalog is amazing. Jim asked me to be in this band like 4 years ago, and I said, "Send me a song list," and he sent me the list, and I couldn't believe it. Like, I knew every single song. I'm like, oh, all right. And it didn't stop. I'm like, well, this is a slam dunk, man. So the Petty catalog is great. And from what everything we just said about about TLR is great in itself. I mean, the whole night's going to be amazing. The Petty Party band is very similar as far as, the friendship in the band. Everybody is easygoing. It's fun. We have a good time. Devitt is the lead singer. He does the Petty thing, and he's fantastic. He's got to be careful. He's one of those guys that sound check. He's hilarious. He cleans it up on the gig. That's for sure. He's one of those guys that's funny as hell to be around. But it makes it makes for a cool environment when you're doing the gig.
Though.
Oh yeah,
Devin has a dry humor.
Big time.
Yeah,
he's hilarious.
But yeah, so that's great. And like you just said about the TLR, and one more thing about the whole camaraderie with the band is, I mean, to go a little deep is where we're all energetic beings, and if you have a good energetic being that's talking to you or playing music to you, one person, and it's positive, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Now let's take 6 guys that feel that way coming at one person. It's amazing, and you will feel it. That's what we do. It's awesome.
Great point.
So, anyways, and I think it's just about equal with both bands. But I mean, I've been doing the long run longer, so. But both bands are going to be great.
Oh, it's going to be fantastic.
So the long run has an amazing quality of every band member listens to the other band member. We all have, not we.
Oh yeah,
because I'm not the band, but
yeah, no,
but you all have.
She thinks she is.
I feel like I kind of am singing.
No, she is.
No, but you know what? You guys all talk. You all contribute,
and we all help each other out.
Yeah. You all hear each other.
That's right.
Special band. I'm telling you, at TLR, special band.
It really is.
Special band.
So for everybody that's watching out there, the show that Robbie was talking about is happening this Saturday. April 11th at the Gas Lamp in Long Beach, California.
Yes.
Great food. I hope somehow you can get some type of a table reservation, even if it's on the patio.
But what I want to say is do it now. Do it now because
it'll sell out.
I'm hearing the buzz is it is going.
Yeah.
It is going quickly.
I know people are going there with large parties of people
quickly.
for celebrating birthdays and
quickly.
things.
Yeah,
so
it's
definitely
going
get
fast.
your tickets.
I've had so many people contact me and say, like, I'm trying to get through. I can't get through. So if you can get through and get in, it's going to be a good show.
It's going to be fantastic.
It's going to be fun.
So as we were talking, we mentioned that everybody has joined the group at different times. Gig's been in from the beginning. Switch 2010, Berto 2006.
Yeah.
And Robbie, I think you joined, what was it, 2021?
I think it was 21. I think it was 21.
Yeah.
So
after COVID, Robbie, you joined after COVID.
That's right.
It was kind of during COVID.
Yeah.
COVID.
Yeah, because it was January 21, so COVID was like a year old. Yeah, that was awesome meeting you guys. We met at, was it at Chili's or Applebee's in like Santa Clarita?
Like a,
Well, they actually, Gig, you and Switch met up with Robbie first, right?
I thought you were there.
I think
Actually,
you were there, Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you
I
there,
think it
Bruno?
was kind of like, hey, it's
I don't think I was
2021.
there.
It's 2021. We think we're going to come out of retirement and have gigs. You know,
Right.
Yeah.
we think that stages will open up. You want to be in a band that isn't playing right now?
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. I was like, yes.
Excellent.
Well, because I was in a band that wasn't playing.
Yeah.
So that worked perfect.
You were well rehearsed.
No, you know, Bostix died. So, you know, I was scrambling anyway. And
Amazing.
Yeah, it
I
was-
love Boston.
Well, I
It was
remember
cool.
when we met
Yeah.
you, Robbie. That was, what year was that show? That was probably
I have no idea, man. That was a long time ago.
No, it's 10.
We
2010.
Bostix got off the ground in 2011, so it had to be. I don't
I
know.
remember Robbie had like this long,
Oh,
he had
man.
long
It's getting
hair.
there again, isn't it?
Long. Remember
I almost
that
had
time?
time to cut it off the other day, but
Oh
it's
boy.
Tanya, don't
no.
do that.
And Jim hit me up. Jim hit me up and said, "Hey, man, would you ever be interested in subbing as Timothy B. Schmidt?" And I was a little afraid because I
remember that.
had never.
I do. I
subbed.
remember asking, and I remember where it was actually. You know, some people know that I produced this series at a place called the Simi Valley Cultural Arts Center Theater.
That's exactly where it
Small
was.
theater,
too.
and Robbie's hair was long and straight-ish, maybe. It probably should had some wave to it, but there it was, and I just looked at the man. And I thought, oh my God, does the man play bass? He sings high, you know, and. You know, we needed to add to the roster of 13 other bass players that we had to sub for Jim.
Hi, Kevin. Kevin just chimed in, and Kevin had called me and said, "Dude, I can't keep flying out there. You'd be perfect for this gig."
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, look, we're all over the place. I know you guys have other questions, and I want them, but there is this feeling, and for me, as the guy that was there at the from the beginning.
Kevin.
25, 26 years later, I have more fun on a TLR stage than ever before. And it's a lot of reasons. There's a structure to our show that keeps us upright, I think, and that we all fall into. So we kind of know what we're doing. And also just this, as we said, this group of guys. I know that, you know, audience, this is just a big old love fest. But this is what we're talking about. It's kind of the heart and soul of what I think, as Brenda said, as Tanya said, comes off the stage.
Oh yeah, it does.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's so special. It's a special thing. So bands can have. I mean, I've been around a shit ton of bands. Sorry.
Have you? Hey, we did.
Can you say that?
Well, am I allowed to say shit?
There's kids watching
If
this
I
show.
knew, I
I-
would have said that a lot longer earlier.
Don't say that.
But the
Rock and
special
roll.
part is when the band holds a bond together. So special,
Yeah,
so
it is.
special,
Yeah.
and I believe the long run has that.
Yep.
They
We're
have that.
probably going to be doing this.
But
till
not
they
a lot
put
of
us in the
bands have
box,
that.
guys.
Not a lot of
Yeah,
bands want.
that's right.
Not a lot of bands want to spend their private time, like when they're done off stage, they're done with each other.
Yeah.
We're like, hey, where are we going?
I know.
We want to still hang together because
Yeah.
we like each other. So special, so important,
Yeah.
and I think it's something to be talked about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So special.
Well, Berto, I remember you joining, I think it was the end of 2006. What do you remember about the circumstances surrounding that as far as how you came to know about the group and were able to join?
Yeah, I answered an ad. Was it even like the old recycler? like
Auto Trader.
And then-
And the ad was on the back of an adult magazine, and I can't remember. I know I answered an ad, and because I was looking for something new to do, because I had been in a couple cover bands. We did like 90s and 80s stuff, and And I thought to myself, oh, the Eagles, that's not too difficult for a drummer. And for the most part, it kind of isn't. There's a feel thing that you have to have.
Sure.
And which I really, I don't know if I ever told anyone this, but I really struggled with the feel on Take It to the Limit, because it's slow, it's a waltz, and you have to have that. And up until that time, I was a rock guy, boom, 4 on the floor. And but I buckled down and I figured out my feel for that song, and to my benefit, and but I had the same experience as Robbie when he looked at that Tom Petty song list. I started looking at the Eagles songs, and like I hadn't paid attention to their entire catalog. Of course, I knew almost all of it, but I was like, oh yeah, they play that song. Oh, and that song too. It's hit after hit.
Right.
Yeah.
And which is an incredible thing in itself. But so that's what I remember, when joining this band.
Yeah.
That is. Oh, I'm sorry, Jim.
Go ahead, Vic.
I was going to say that, the hit after hit aspect of it, you can be in a lot of different kinds of groups. And if, we've seen this, we've seen it with all sorts of bands, tribute bands, that even if asked to play a pretty standard 90-minute show, sometimes there has to be filler or padding. A lot of bands experience that. With us, in a 90-minute show, it's always a matter of what the hell are we leaving out, because there's a lot, and, we can play 2 hours and people are still going to walk up and say, do you guys happen to play? Do you guys happen to play? How come you didn't play? Well, because we played this tonight, Yeah. It's such a deep, wealthy catalog, as Berta was saying.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
Switch. Now you joined in, I think it was late 2010 or mid 2010.
Yeah.
What do you remember about when you were first asked to join the band?
Well, I asked to join the band, I think, because it's kind of an interesting story. We had shared a bill. Was it that 2009 in Vegas? And I was playing with the Space Oddity, David Bowie tribute band. And the Long Run was the band before us on the stage at Fremont Street. And so we had to get prepared because it was a quick changeover, to accommodate the I think we had 15 minutes. So we were all standing on the side of the stage watching the Long Run. And that's the first time I had seen them. And we were all decked out in our, gab and wigs and whatnot. And I think they played, when I walked up, Heart of the Matter, which I love that song. And they just really nailed it. And I was like, wow, that was really good. And then I kind of got my attention. I started watching these guys and I'm like, man, this is a really good band, And I kind of they had a few members that I was looking at. I thought to myself, I could probably add to this. I could see myself contributing. And so that seed started developing. And then the thing that struck me too was a lot of times when you're doing gigs where there's a lot of people on the bill, some people after they're done, they'll be rolling their cables really slowly or having a beer or talking to some people. These guys, ran with their amplifiers off the stage. Like I just thought, wow, this not only they're a great band, but I think these are really cool people, and very respectful. And you don't see that often. And that really I thought, man, these guys are probably cool and they play great. And I could see myself involved in that. So both bands had a mutual friend, a drummer named Ryan Brown, who's now playing with Weasel Zappa. And he was playing with the Bowie band at the time. And so we at that next weekend or that week, we flew up to Canada, where I am right now, by the way, and I was talking to Ryan about TLR and saying, man, I really like that band. I was really impressed with them. He goes, yeah, I think they're looking for a guitar player. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. And he's like, yeah, I know the keyboard player. I said, well, you have to somehow let them know I'd be interested in that, you know. And sure enough, we get back from Edmonton, and maybe it was 3 or 4 days later, I get this forwarded message through Ryan, and I got in contact with Gig and Gary Hagen at the time. And then of all irony, where Robbie met, we didn't meet at the same place, but we did meet in Santa Clarita at a Starbucks. And it was then where they were just kind of describing, you know, what they were looking for. And it was to replace the guitar player, or to take Gary Hagen's spot, I think, which I really love Gary Hagen. I think he's amazing. And that was the guy I wanted to play with. And I'm like, oh, no, that's not what I want. I want to play with the other guy. And the other guy, I don't want to. That's the guy I want to, you know how it goes, right? But I was like, oh, yeah, you know, it's like a foot in the door. But then a miracle happened. Like, we kind of talked, and then it was like, oh, this guy can't make the gig. And so if you would want to play with Gary, and I could just in my mind see Gig and Gary and myself being kind of like a front line. And it would be and I knew what I could contribute to that music with being around the Eagles music all my life, really. And just the harmonies and the guitar parts and whatnot. And so that's kind of how it started. It's crazy. And I remember our first gig, you guys all came to the back here with a big truck, and Gig, he's like, well, he's meticulous. And the first thing he says to me is, you got your black jacket? I'm like, and I'm thinking to myself, of course I have my black jacket. Like, why would I not? That's our stage clothes, right? And so I remember that was the first thing he said. And we drive all the way to this fair. Do you remember, Jim?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know exactly the place.
Okay,
Paso Robles. Yeah, the Mid-State Fair.
Yeah, okay. What was it? Sorry, I'm talking over you, Gig. Say that again.
No, yeah, it was the Mid-State Fair up in, I want to say, it's not Paso Robles, but somewhere up there. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we had a pretty good drive. And I remember we set up, and there was this kind of like a fair, and they had Weezer playing on the main stage, right?
Remember that.
And so I had, at that point in time, I only had one little vocal part that I had to prepare, which was in Desperado. Desperado. That was it. Now you can hear I can sing it far better than what I did. But anyways, we're playing on stage, we're playing Desperado, and all of a sudden, jump, 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 jump. This loud as can be hash pipe is flying out of that. And they totally ruined my vocal moment, because all you could hear was Weezer.
Yeah, they were like in an amphitheater, like 50 yards away.
So, but I was like, well, maybe that was a good thing, you know, I don't know. But yeah, that's how I got involved. Is more kind of like, I've seen a lot of bands, like we all have, and I kind of know when I see something that has potential, or at that point where it's you can see what it can become. I love getting on board then. You know what I mean? I like to hook my coupler up to that engine, and I was just lucky that opportunity was there at that time. And as we were saying, that's 2010. So what is that?
Yeah.
26, like 16 years.
16 years.
And you know, that says, I think that's a testament to just the people that are involved. And I do think another thing that makes the band great to me is that we all have our individual personalities that we're able to kind of express through the music as a vehicle, but everyone has an individual strength, you know? And I think a band is like, you know, if you have 5 fingers, a band is like a fist. And you know, if you have like 5 thumbs, sometimes that's not the best idea, you know? 5 pinkies, not so much. You know, 5 of these, possibly.
I got to let that.
With TLR, we form a pretty interesting fist, because we all can kind of contribute in a way that makes the sum of its parts bigger than it is. And I think all good bands have that, you know.
You know where I'm going.
And I'm not just speaking musically either. I'm speaking like individually, and everyone behind the scenes has everyone's tremendously smart and talented, but they all have strengths, and I think everyone can bring their strengths to this band. And that's why 16 years later, we're still, I think we've grown, and every year there's growth. And
Yeah.
that's what's exciting too. It's like this tree to me that just keeps on growing and blossoming every spring, you know, and we get these gigs, and so it just keeps us interested. And I'm probably babbling, aren't I? Someone else wants to take it, but
Well,
that's how
you know, I want to make sure
that
I want to make sure that we don't leave without acknowledging Kyle, who is not here. And he is the newest member of the band.
He's on a concert right now.
He's at Bruce Springsteen, but Kyle Frost, you know, became available and very interested in working full time with the group at an opportune moment. And so he is the absolute newest. You know, Robbie was the new kid for a while. Now Kyle is in his only second year, really, with our show. But he brings he brings. We call him the poet, and he brings a real solidity and a professionalism and a heart and a musicianship, and also just a gentlemanliness, you know. And he could be going through anything. Kyle would be the first to admit the guy's had, I don't know, 38 surgeries and 19 concussions, and the guy's wrecked his body. And he still has small cocks. he's always in pain, but he's never going to let you see it. You gotta, you know, if you ask him, hey, how you doing today? He said, hey, I'm good, you know, or we know he's dealing with something. We know he is, you know, but he'll always say, don't worry about me. He never wants you to worry about him, you know?
Stellar musician.
Yeah.
Stellar musician.
I mean, you know, it's funny because I've had so many people come up to me after the show and they said, you know what? I was watching you the entire time and you didn't stop smiling once. And I always tell them, listen, if you were playing with guys this good, you'd be smiling too.
Man, you guys are too sweet.
Happy Viking.
Another one of these.
My favorite.
Oh man, Switch.
I mean, Gig No. I love this band.
Yeah.
This is probably my favorite band of all the 12 bands that Jim is in.
Yeah.
Well, you know, and
this is my favorite.
I was bellowing actually when you were talking about all the stories we could tell, and we could devote a whole show to just talking about, that would be a great show, I suppose. We talk about nothing that has to do with the work, you know, but the work itself breeds such wonderful stories.
How much fun have we had?
Oh,
the years?
man,
It's crazy. And like every year, like even last year, just on that boat trip to Norway, you know,
amazing.
All these crazy things.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Yeah, Gig, I wanted to ask you, since you've been in the group all 26 years, how do you feel? What has happened with our demographic? Has they grown older as we grow older, or have we picked up some youngsters along the way?
Great question, and I think that's another testament to an advantage of the Eagles music and their legacy. Clearly, they haven't yet stopped doing it. They're close. Don Henley admits that. But we have watched this music in particular be multi-generational, transgenerational. I mean, they because parents who are of our age range love this music so much, their kids have picked it up through them, and even younger. And I said this before in various interviews and so forth, that over the years, we've seen 10 and 12-year-olds. We've watched, I can't help but think of a young girl that comes up to the Big Bear shows, and she was 6 years old, I think, when she started seeing TLR at Big Bear, and she's now, I think, 16 or something like that. But I remember seeing this 6-year-old, tiny little thing, standing on a boulder, mouthing the words to the songs.
Wow.
And I think that there's something about this music. It is so well written, so melodic, that
so well orchestrated.
Yes. Young
Yeah.
people who want to be singers and players, they turn to music like this because the stuff that's coming of their generations is not teaching them necessarily about harmony, about playing an instrument, about ensemble work to the extent that music of that era did and does. So
Yeah.
I believe, in answer to your question, Jim, I think that we're picking up, I think those that are our age, older, and nearly dead are still coming out to the shows. And
Wow.
those people that are, we have to turn people away because they're too young in some clubs. And I hear this all the time. People that are underage said, is that an all ages club? Because I really want to come. Oh, shoot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
The music-
wild.
Good.
I know from a Canadian perspective up here, I remember that record, The Greatest Hits, we would play at parties, drinking beer, and then you just spin the record over and play that, and it would be our soundtrack. And then as we got a little older and we were able to play some chords on a guitar, we'd be sitting by campfires and singing and playing those songs, albeit pretty poorly. But it was just our soundtrack again. And then as you develop a little more, I want to learn that solo to Hotel California, and you get these little things. And now in this band, we're all playing all those little specific parts. And now someone will say, well, why don't you play Hotel California? And I go, God, I only go do 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 do. And my other part is G D D D D, because you know what I mean? Now
That's part of the brilliance.
Hooked up as a group.
Yeah.
But it's
As you say, the orchestration, again, Jim, everybody in this group, all of you instrumentalists, maybe with the exception of me, are actually overqualified in some ways in terms of, you all have skills that your skills and abilities are not necessarily challenged by the technical requirements of this music, but the ensemble requirement of it, the ability to play together. We have 3 guys playing guitar at any time, pretty much in this band. And boy, I'll tell you, for me, when we're all playing together and every guy is doing exactly what his, orchestrated assignment is, and it comes together, it's like vocal harmony, which of course there's a lot of in this too.
There's a
it's
lot
so
of that too.
satisfying.
Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
No, you're right, Gig. That's the thing about this music is you have to play the notes that were on the record in order for the people to have the experience of saying, man, that sounds exactly like I remember it on the record. And each one of those hits are masterpieces. They're just so good. I can't imagine playing anything other than what's on the record because it's so well thought out,
But and to Gig's point, that's another thing that we really haven't tapped on is the vocal stacks in this band. Where like when you're playing even any song, every one of us is constantly singing, a harmony, and those harmonies are so stacked. And then each of us has a chance to kind of, sing a lead, I guess you could say, but it's constant harmonic content coming at you vocally as well. And that's one of my, to be honest, like I can remember even hearing 7 Bridges Road the first time and just going, man, I love that. And I've always loved the sound of harmony. And one of my favorite things is singing harmony. And that's a great thing about this band too, is everybody sings, and sings pretty well. So it's that's just a really great side to this presentation of music,
Yes, absolutely. Last year was our 25th year anniversary of actually performing. So do we have anything new on the horizon this year that we want to accomplish in our 26th year? Anything that you can think of, Gig, that would that we wanted to do in particular this year?
That's such a leading question, and I know I know where you're going with it.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
All right.
Exactly.
Well, 2026 marks the 50th anniversary of the release of the Hotel California album. We have been scouting. We've got. We're waiting to find out if one or another or a couple theaters, in particular, have that very date, December 8th, 2026, open. Odd night to do a show, being a Tuesday night, I suppose. Odd night for groups like us. But that is one of the things that we're talking about. And if we can find the right place to do it, we want to, it's not that we're not the first group to perform any album, let alone that album in its entirety, top to bottom, front to back. But that is one of the ambitions, is to actually perform that. And it's going to be a real challenge because, concept and theme albums were not really meant to be performed as much as they were meant to be listened to. That's going to be a real challenge because it's not like the Hotel album has a lot of, hey, there's a slow song and there's a lot of punch. There's, and there's a lot of, it's a very thematic arc. So we as a group, I think that we're very capable of doing it. I have a lot of confidence in all of these people here that we will find a way to make it interesting beyond just, all right, well, they're playing that song. Yeah, that came next on the LP. I remember dropping the needle on that one over and over. Is this one of the things you were getting at, Jim?
Yes, it is.
Or was
That is what I was getting at.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have some work ahead of us. There's about 4 or 5 songs that we normally don't play live that are on that album. So we're looking forward to tackling that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey guys, 8 o'clock was my cutoff. I got to get to a dinner date.
He's got a heart out.
Great.
So,
Well,
so I got
thank
to
you so
shoot.
much. The
Yeah,
Longhorn Boys.
Thank you guys. Love you guys. Thank you, everyone in the audience. And we will see you at the show.
We'll see you on Saturday.
We'll see you guys.
See you Saturday, bro.
Hey, cool.
Love to everyone.
Bye.
Gas Lamp, April 11th,
2026.
2026.
Are we all? Are we
Yeah.
all leaving? Are we all leaving? Or are we still
I'm ready
hanging
to
out?
just hang out,
Sure.
All right. Bye, guys.
Okay.
Bye, Berto. See you
See
Saturday.
you, Berto. Love you.
Oh, okay.
Does anybody
Thank God we
out
got
there
rid
have
of him.
questions?
Oh, yeah. Questions.
Yeah, do we have any questions?
I can't hear anything.
What time? Hey, what time is loaded? What time is loaded?
Oh, yeah. I got to find
There's
out.
a
I'm waiting
question.
on the advance. I think probably 3.
I'm gonna have
I
to do this again.
I'm flying in at like noon from Washington that
Someone
morning.
else went.
Oh, we lost
Oh,
Switch too. Okay. Well, I
Hey,
guess nobody has-
if we have anybody up in Washington, I'm playing with Randy Hansen doing my Stevie Ray Vaughan tribute on Friday night at the Everett Theater, all the way up
Oh,
in Everett,
right.
Washington.
Oh, yeah.
When Stevie Ray visited.
Where's that?
If you haven't-
Where's that, Robbie?
It's
Where's
the Everett Theater in Everett, Washington.
Oh, right.
Well, it's about 30 minutes north of Seattle.
And everybody may not know that Randy Hansen is one of the Hendrix guys. So it's going to
Holy
be.
crap. Go just to see that guy. He played with us last year. We did the same thing. And during sound check, dude, like there was not, it was the most organic. I don't want to say it was an unprofessional sound check, but they just like, after they set up, they just started playing. Like there was no kick, hi-hat. They just started playing and they just dialed them in as they played. Wow. And it was awesome. Me and my band sat just because it was sound check. Nobody was there. We just sat there and watched. And I was like, dude, if like, I've never seen Hendrix. I feel like I've seen Hendrix now because it was what you would experience. And if I could have, I would have totally smoked a big fat joint and watched that because it would have been the experience. It would have recreated 1970 or whatever. It would have been there. It was great.
Yeah. Woo!
So
Yeah.
it's a fun pairing. The people that run that really like both bands. So that's cool.
So
but I
You
fly
had a
in.
really nice experience, right?
So I leave Thursday. I go up there. That gig's on Friday, but then I fly down Saturday, and I can't wait to do the show with you guys. I can't. Man, it's been so long. I feel like it's been. We've only done like one TLR show this year so far, right?
Our year is a strange one. Yeah, it's kind of ramping up, and then it'll get very busy as we go along, and we'll get tired. There are a couple months we're going to be tired, but
dude, it's looking at the calendar. It's like we're a surfer. TLR is a surfer in the ocean, and the first part of the year we're just like waiting for that perfect wave, and looking at the calendar like we're gonna hit it hard. We're gonna hit a big wave. It's on the calendar. We are going to be busy.
And we're doing some fun things too. I mean, some things that we haven't done, and we'll be back at Paula Casino on the 4th of July. That's not going to be that's not only going to be fun, but as I think you guys know, I mean, Robbie, it looks like we're on the outdoor stage, which is
awesome.
Fun. We played that only once. Have you played it, Robbie? The outdoor stage?
I remember being there with Bosticks, and we played the Infinity Room while DSB was outside on that stage, and I was like, "That's where we need to be." So I can't wait. I'm so excited to be there.
That's going to be a lot of fun.
That's 4th of July. That's going to be really
4th of July is going to be
really great.
And we've got other things coming. We've got a nice handful of our TLR Eagles Unplugged shows this year. We'll be spending all the Wednesdays in the month of July back at the Welk Resort Theater, and then we're going to take a break for a couple months and come back and do the same thing every Wednesday in October. So some people remember that we had a 14-week run down there once, which was just remarkable and just a killer.
That was my first year with you guys. That was awesome.
And you have the farthest drive. It's criminal.
It's 150 miles. It's a 300-mile drive day, not to mention like a 10-hour day. Just being there. And I'm excited about the first weekend of May. We're going to be at back in Arizona.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun too.
Yeah, you people out there, we get around. So if you have friends out in those areas too, come see us out of state. It's a blast.
Friday and Saturday there are not many tickets left for those shows.
Full.
Sunday's looking pretty strong too.
We kick ass there. I'm super grateful that this band really does well. It sells a lot of tickets. A lot of people come out, and then it's a lot of repeat customers. Like they know what they're going to get. They're going to get that energy. They're going to get that band of a bunch of guys having fun on stage. It's infectious, man. That's why it keeps working. It's not just the music. I like to say it's the staff. It's us. It's the band too. We're part of that.
That brings the conversation full circle, to what distinguishes it. At the end of it all, both for us, for the audience, but for us, I think too. It's just that, man, to be able to somehow fall within these roles required to deliver the music as an ensemble, but also get to somehow be ourselves. And to stand on stage with a bunch of guys being themselves, but also filling this job each of us has in there. It's a great. I'm just almost getting weepy and really looking forward to Saturday.
Oh man. Well, let's tell everybody one more time.
Saturday night, April 11th, the Gas Lamp in Long Beach. It's a show you do not want to miss.
Right. Teddy Party from 8 to 9 and TLR from 9 to 11. 3 solid hours.
I'll be there.
Check that 8 to 9 thing too. I mean, I was told you're supposed to play like 8 to 8:40 with Teddy Party.
Oh, is that what they said?
8 to 8:40.
That's what they said, because TLR needs a few minutes to change over.
The changeover should be real easy. Is Rolo on the gig, or is Frankie on the gig?
Frankie's playing that one.
Does he know that?
Yeah.
Does he know that?
That's cool, because he's playing with me the night before. He'll be with me when I fly in.
Let him know.
I know.
He's in the house. I'll let him know. So, that's great, because Berto will let him use his kit. So changeover will be real easy on that.
Robbie and Tanya, I love Frankie.
Oh man,
you guys.
That's our son, you guys. He plays
best,
drums in my Stevie Ray band.
Our
That
oldest son.
friendly, beautiful,
Yeah.
loving.
And
You
he's
guys
also our crew. He's our on deck crew. We have 2 crew members, our sound engineer Terry Moran and our on deck guy Frankie Duran. And Frankie has grown so wonderfully into that role. He is so on it and so helpful. He is really a guy we rely on, and he's just there. I love him, and I love having him in our organization.
So the only changeover is going to be getting Devitt's amp off stage. And is Lisa on the gig?
No.
She's not on this, so it'll be just
Shannon is
Devitt.
going to come up and sing Stop
Okay.
Dragon.
Shannon Ray.
All right,
Stop
cool.
Dragon.
Yeah, changeover will be easy. This is going to be a great gig. It'll be a really smooth running gig.
Thank you for joining us tonight. Again, one more time, the Gas Lamp,
In
April
Long Beach.
11th, this Saturday at the Gas Lamp in Long Beach, Petty Party and the Long Run.
Yeah.
We're going to tire you out, ladies and gentlemen. Stick it out, though, because you're going to know every song.
Yeah, and it ends big. It ends big. You have to stay.
It's a party. Yeah.
That's right. All right.
Thank you,
guys.
Woot.
Thank you guys so much. Bye, Tanya. Bye,
Awesome.
Robbie.
This is fun, you guys. This is fun. We'll see you guys on Saturday. What did you say? Gig 2 or 3 o'clock? 2 or 3?
Wait, gig left.
Oh,
You took gig out of there.
I didn't mean to. Wait, hold on. We're adding him. We're adding
We're
him.
putting gig back in. Just 1 second.
We're adding
guys.
you.
Oh, hi.
What
Yeah.
was that gig?
Well,
2 or 3
Britt brought me
o'clock?
and asked, he said, what time's load in? What time's the Rebel? And I said, I got to do the advance and find out.
Okay, cool.
We'll probably, I'll err in favor of getting there early, just to be relaxed, but I'm going to see when we can get in. I'm sorry,
Okay.
God, people are still listening to this. Sorry, this is terrible television.
All right, you guys are awesome. I'll let you go. Thank you
Pulling the
so
curtain
much
back.
for having us. Thanks for doing this, Jim and Brenda. You guys are awesome.
Yeah. Love you, Robo.
So-
Bye, Tanya.
Have a
Love
great
you.
night.
All right.
All right. Well, so
This Saturday
TLR.
night, the
Yeah.
Gas Lamp in Long Beach.
And you know what? I forgot to mention for those of you that are Elton John fans, I'm going to be playing with the Tribe on Sunday at JoJo's Hideaway in Tustin, California. We're going to be playing the entire Goodbye Yellow Brick Road album by Elton John.
Where's that at?
That's going to be at JoJo's Hideaway in Tustin, California on Sunday, April 12th
April
at
12th.
6 p.m.
Yeah.
And that
With
JoJo's
the Tribe and
That's
the
right.
Tribe. So
Yeah.
the Tribe is kind of interesting because the Tribe is derived from
Just a group of musician friends that
stellar
get together and
musicians.
do.
So we have
shows.
who's the guy that sang with Paul McCartney?
Oh no, Lawrence Gibber is not on that show.
Okay.
He's
All
not
right,
on that
all right.
one. But yeah, it's going to be a great show. If you have anything left after Saturday night and you want to come and join
Come
us
on out
for
because we're going to be there.
Goodbye Yellow Brick Road at JoJo's Hideaway, which is inside the 17th Street Grill in
Yeah.
Tustin,
But
California.
JoJo's Hideaway is like it's what they call a
Speakeasy room.
speakeasy room.
Yeah.
It's super fun.
So thanks so much, guys. Thank you for joining us tonight. We hope to see every one of you on Saturday night at the Gas Lamp. Is it? Oh no, it's not a fundraiser.
No, it's not a fundraiser.
No.
Yeah, it's not a. It's a. But I have to say
Mhm.
that JoJo's Hideaway, amazing food.
Oh yeah, it's just
Amazing.
like the Gas Lamp.
Ama-
Excellent food.
No, but the food, I was pretty impressed with the food.
Yeah,
at
it's
JoJo's
really good
Hideaway.
food at JoJo's. So
Yeah,
if you're an Elton John fan and you want to join us on Sunday, please do. 6 o'clock. It's an early show. We're doing the entire Goodbye Yellow Brick Road album. Okay, so and hey, Ray joined us. Thanks for joining us, Ray.
Ray Coco.
Yeah.
Hello, Ray.
We're gonna have Ray on pretty soon too.
Ray's awesome.
So thanks so much, everybody. God bless you. Keep on rocking in the free world, and we'll see you next week with the KTEL All Stars.
KTEL All Stars. It's going to be a fun night. All right. We love you guys. We'll see you next week.
It's the world. Woot.